All right, hello. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to October. It's spooky month time. This is not exactly a scary game, but it is a cute game that I wanted to play. So, let's get into it. Courtesy of my sister who gifted this to me. This is Duck Detective, the Secret Salami. Detective mode, less information provided when incorrect, more information provided when incorrect. I think I like making things more difficult for me. We shall see what happens.
Life wasn't easy. I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent. Not that I had paid for it this month yet. My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember, where did all my money go? I had to retrace last night's steps.
Deductions are a vital part of detective work. Find clue words by questioning persons and inspecting your surroundings. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve deduction. Oh, okay. Blank spent her last money on blank for blank. Got it.
No messages.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love that it's like a little cardboard cutout.
I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the Duck Detective isn't going any better, though. Well, if things keep going badly, I can always sell it online.
Sell it on eBay.
This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf.
Me.
You keep me safe at
I
night.
love bread. He
I
sighs.
took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the stars that night. And now, she doesn't even answer my texts.
This is giving very divorced dad apartment. It's one room. There's like the shittiest bed possible, and it doesn't even have a bed frame. Trash everywhere. Got like 2 filing cabinets, a desk.
I can't believe
Amazing.
Anna actually
I love
filed
it.
the divorce papers. Second overdue notice. I wonder at what point they start kicking people out. I have everything I need to solve this now.
Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Duck Detective spent his or her last money on bread for... Oh wait, no, it's tulip. Tulip for... Oh. Bread. I don't know. I don't know how I got that wrong.
But
I even acknowledged the bread, but
toast
it,
helps me to forget.
my brain's not working today.
Hannah! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks.
Calm down,
You
sir.
have to believe me! Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the Duck Detective. Let's discuss this in person. I'll be there in an hour.
Imagine your ex calls you and you're like, Anna, take me back. I haven't done cocaine in 3 weeks. As there's actively cocaine in your bed.
I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare. And here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home. New bus route starting in August. Visit the scenic mountains of South Sitcha. I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
Okay, but like, sir, I mean, it kind of seems... Well, there's like a buffalo. Hey Quinn, I see a new dress has arrived. This is... Yeah, I enjoy it. How are you doing, Elvin? Gosh, I really like this little segment of the map. I guess is the word I'm looking for.
I'm staying here until I get my money back. Bear bus? Huh, more like scam bus.
You, sound unhappy.
You bet I am. Their stupid buses always arrive late. I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning. And they don't even want to give me a refund.
How much did you pay?
2 schmark. But that's not the point. It's about the principle.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't know what the
This
money
office
conversion
looks
is,
like
but
it'll
I would
worsen my
protest over
depression.
$2. Also, I love the little standee. It's so cute. Little protesting koala. It has like a skull and 5% on it. But yeah, how's October treating you so far, Elvin? I was blessed with the nice wake up of none of my water working in my apartment because they're working on the plumbing. So that was fun. I'm having a great time right now. No, it's not like I needed water for anything.
I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the
Not having
office.
water is the worst outage. It is. I'm like literally surviving. A new outfit is super cute. Thank you, Kat. Thank you for the lyric. I hope you keep enjoying Soma. It's a very good game. Yeah. I woke up and I was like, what the fuck is that like really loud ass truck noise outside? And then I look outside and it's one of those big like plumbing trucks with like the giant tank on the back of it, and they're like right in front of my apartment, and I'm like, oh no. And then of course, you know, I go to try to use the sink and it's like, oh no. And then whatever they're doing is like backing up into my toilet. So it's very gross. And also there seems to be like a lot of sulfur in the pipes, I guess is where it's coming from, because my bathroom smells like really badly of eggs right now. And it's a lot. Hope you had some water canisters. I don't. Like, the best I have is it was my half full like Brita filter in my fridge. And that was the best I had. So, you know, I'm managing. I went to the store and I got like a few like microwave meals because I was like, I don't know how long they're gonna be working on this, and I don't want to cook with water while they're doing this.
It says server room.
So I have like some microwave calzones right now. No, this is the first time this has happened, and I've lived here for 5 months now, I think.
It's locked.
I literally just told you you need to stay out.
I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay. Do you work here?
No.
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from Bearbus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
There's more to people, like their name. Are we still here? Hi. Apparently, it appears my, charger was not fully plugged in. So, my computer kind of died. Whoops. The good news is that stream seems to be fine. Maybe. Okay, yeah, it seems to be okay. I'm gonna go on the fact that it's okay. I feel like this is just like a culmination of bad things happening today. But sorry about that. I don't know what that looked like when my computer died, but sorry, I'm curious now. Oh, I guess my model just freaked out. That's really funny. I'm like, today is going awful, but you know what won't go awful? Stream. And then Stream's like, hey bestie. The one time you don't check your cords, they are not going to be plugged in. It's funny too, because I literally, just yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, my cat chews on my headphones, but that hasn't happened in a while. And then like I ended stream and I went and I took a shower and I came out and my cat was dragging my headphones around the living room. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I literally just talked about this and you were being such a good boy. I had to fight my sound system yesterday. Apologies for being quiet at times. I did actually turn my mic up a bit because I looked at a few of the clips that Al made of yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I do sound a lot quieter than I should be. So hopefully that'll help a bit. Do you have free space in your drawers? I do. I just, for some reason,
Dry cleaning.
I figured that since he hadn't done it in a while that he wouldn't do it, and that was where I went wrong. So after that, I did put them in a drawer, and I'll put them in a drawer after I'm done streaming today. Luckily, he didn't chew them yet. Like, he was just pulling them around, so they're fine. Otherwise, I would have had to, like, run to the store and buy new ones today. Swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them. Laura from CS is way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. Okay, funny story. There are actually 2 drawers I can't put things in anymore because he figured out how to open them. They're like end tables. So, the like frame that the drawer is in, you can push the drawer from like the back of the frame and it'll open. He discovered that. He discovered he can do that. So like, he will stand up on his tiny little cat feet and push the back with his paws to get it open. I did lose a pair of headphones that way once upon a time, so now I don't put them there anymore. The good news is I don't think he can figure out how to open the kitchen drawers since they back up to a wall. Or at least I'm gonna hope that he can. Okay, there's... I did that one. Is there another one? Oh, Sophie. They have evolved. He's like ridiculously smart for no reason. I don't know what is up with him.
Quite mundane. I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
Important to work out a suspect's name to crack the case. Enter the first and last name into the slots below their portrait in your journal's suspect page. Well, I know her last name is Wintheimer. What do I know? Hey, look. Oh, she's sad. So it's probably Sophie. Because she's sad because they forgot her birthday.
I should be able to figure out what's going on with her. I need to check my notes in the deduction section.
But yeah, Sophie is feeling sad because nobody has remembered her birthday.
That's why she's making such a face. I should try and cheer her up.
You're still here?
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
How did you know?
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Huh? Anyway, that was really nice of you. No one else remembered. Can you believe it? If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here. Here's the key card to the office.
I've seen what appears to be a cat activating their feeding machine dispensing. Yeah, oh my gosh, you have to be so careful with those, because if they have a button on them that automatically does the feeding, the cats can, over time, learn to press it to get food out of it. And then you have to get like a new one. I like the ones that are like attached to their like chip, you know, like the microchips that only open for them. I think those are so cool. I would love to get those. The issue is that my older cat, I got her when microchips weren't popular yet, so she didn't have one. And I don't know if it's worth microchipping her at this point, since she's like 13. Because, you know, some procedures they don't want to do on older cats because it's like not worth it for the pain, I guess. The good one. They should weigh the cat before dispensing. Oh my gosh. My sister got one of those litter robots, and apparently those weigh your cat to determine like which one is using the bathroom, and that's so cool to me. Unfortunately, I think when she first got it, like her youngest cat didn't weigh enough to activate like the thing. So they had to like manually make it cycle every time their kitten used the bathroom. Luckily she's bigger now and they don't have that problem anymore. But it's so wild how advanced things for like pets are getting. You know? I love it though. I love that people that like pets are making things for them.
The stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams. I knew I couldn't stay long, or it would rub off on me.
That's what I smell like.
Now, this is the last straw! Fredderson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do. Who are you? Do you have a problem? If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the duck detective. A client hired me to investigate a case.
Why didn't you just say so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch death. All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management. I'll be in my office.
Stolen lunch.
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are. I needed to find my client as well. Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking notes during the call.
You took notes during the call, but you didn't write down the person's name? Bearbo? Bearbio? I don't know. But yeah, I smell like stale coffee and abandoned dreams. The subtitle of this game. It's just like a silly detective game, I think.
The two desks on this side look unused.
Wait, I can sit in the chair. Whoa. Whoa. I'm messing up this office that was clearly like already struggling. I've got coffee stains in the carpet and shit, and I'm like, I'm gonna throw your trash around. Like this is interactable, but I can't.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break. They only have a single person answering the hotline right now? That's surprising.
It's just cutesy. Cutesy mystery. I don't know, I didn't... Password hint. Me and sexy aliens. Do password hints
I wonder
even
if there are
exist
clues to
anymore
our
for
mystery. I
computers?
don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
And people in games are kind of like cats in real life. God, I love like over interacting with scenery in games.
This is Fairbus. How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks busy.
Me. It's me during college.
The two desks on this side. It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich. It's a list of the most busy.
Are these just sausages in a bag? Just salami in a bag. Whoa. Who packs their salami like this? Shouldn't you be, refrigerating this? Studying for exams last minute? You betcha. If I could put something off, I would.
Salami.
It's the secret salami in the title. Oh, you're so right. These are all food. Except for that one. Right? Escargot is a food, isn't it? Like a mollusk,
Their
I think.
buses don't go very far.
Oh, someone was stealing the mug. That was on the note. Sir, did you steal this? You don't look like you would be Laura, but maybe I'm wrong. Velcro shoes are lame. No, they're not. They're not,
I'm
I
the only one here in the
promise.
operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Really?
Do you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a copy of your book. The Early Bird Catches the Criminal. Can you sign it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Woo! Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective. I won't ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
Something makes me think that he called. Just an idea, you know?
What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station.
Is the detective a celebrity? The only information I was given is that he used to be a cop, but then he got addicted to loaf, like bread loaf, and lost his job and his wife.
I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus. What? Can't you see I'm talking to a customer? It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and
So I'm
there
assuming
are
he wrote a book,
50 people
at least.
in the phone queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts, and Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise! Just leave me in peace!
So, you have no clues for me?
Fair enough. Aw, he's happy. Play of the month. Lazy. Freddy sucks. Okay. Rufus. Top with the post-it.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated.
Now I want loaf too. Dang it. Bread is so good. I can understand why he would get addicted.
The dimly lit room seemed to promise well-kept secrets and rumors. What a fancy nameplate. It says...
There's a quack button. Best game. There's never been a better game ever made. Aw, he got a baby? Got a baby at home, buddy? What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. I'm looking for, like, him to be balding or some shit. What? Oh, there we go. Hey, he's important.
What a fancy... It says... Ernst.
I walk into your house and I be quacking like this. What you do? There's a compartment.
Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
I mean, I think that's actually pretty normal, yeah.
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
Sorry.
I think it would be more weird if you didn't have... You didn't have a giant thing of your family in your office. Especially when you got twins, my guy. You are earned. You don't know... Manfred. You are... I think you're Laura. Or maybe I don't know who you are. Freddie Frederson. I don't know her name.
It's a letter for an application for a promotion to Senior Customer Service Agent, signed by L. Angst.
Laura Angst. God, that's such a fitting name for you. I love it. He's got the fucking #1 dad cup. Like, this is a family man. Of course he's gonna have a picture of his family.
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
I'd be mildly amused and grin. Amazing.
What do you know about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee. She basically does the work of 5 people.
Maybe you should, promote her.
Was it you who called me?
No, I never heard of you before.
That's unusual.
It's good you're here, since there has been some unrest.
Interesting. He seemed like he knew us, though. Like, when we first got here.
In here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people in the office are. It will make things easier in the long run. I'll need to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
My deduction. Okay. So, Sophie the Giraffe works as a receptionist. The bear is Manfred. He is the branch manager. Laura the cat works customer service. Freddy in the operating office.
Now that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene.
Sorry.
Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client.
But I didn't go in here. I want to go in here. You can't take the pond out of the duck. But you can take the duck out of the pond.
The cold air ruffled my feathers, and I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
Well-proportioned nose. Handsome. That's an interesting thing to point out about someone upon seeing them. So you're looking for the person who took the salami? I think we're looking for the person who stole someone's lunch right now. I don't know if the lunch is the salami. If it is the salami, then that's like a really obvious.
Someone left their bag here. Ugh. It's full of dirty gym clothes.
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
What? I'm not here to take a bus. What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
Damn. Oh, he got a little crut.
Do you, like Freddie Frederson?
He's a pretty funny dude. Loves to rant about detective novels.
I'm investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business. I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared, and others appeared. Very suspicious.
What are you even talking about? Is this your bag?
No.
That's the most vague
Everyone here
description.
is being really unhelpful.
Like, ah yes, things in the bag went away, but other things showed up? Like, damn, I think that's how bags work. You put things in them, and then you take them out, and then you put other things in them. Okay, I've finished kicking around your bottles. Do I have anything else I can ask you?
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me. He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
That's depressing. I'm sorry.
Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
it's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
Huh? I'm guessing the detective is suspecting that there's a cover-up of some sort. Yeah, I feel like that or the bag I have is that guy's bag and he accidentally took the salami bag.
Can you tell me more about Freddy Fredersen?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you. Freddy? He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space. Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that.
What do you think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh, he's a great guy. I just wish I'd finally get a raise. Yes, sorry, this is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
Damn, 3 hours? Gosh, I can't imagine. You go to the bus stop and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna take this
As
bus.
soon as I
And they're
entered the
like, it'll be
kitchen,
3
a
hours.
comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my nostrils. I knew I had to stay strong. This wasn't what I was here for.
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants almost bursting, I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, yes, and you can have it and so much more later, when we're done preparing.
Some bus routes be like that. Yeah. This is why, as much as I would love more public transport available options in the US, they would have to actually be like more convenient than just driving, which unfortunately will probably not be a thing for a very long time. Okay, this is forest. Looking for editor unpaid. Damn. Oh, it's Laura and Sophie. Oh, they're cute.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway. They stopped doing them at the precinct after the, jam incident.
Jam incident? How do you have a jam incident? Margaret? Got a sandwich. Salami bandit. Okay, so it is salami that we're looking for. RS. Okay.
So, this must be the crime scene. This note is curious.
Okay, but then yeah, wouldn't it just be...
Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
Wouldn't it just be... the crocodile dude then?
Yes, dear?
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
A detective? How exciting! What's the most gruesome murder you've seen? How many dead bodies have you encountered?
died, but I investigated a case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank. Caught them red-handed and got myself an article in the Goose Times. They called it the piggy bank case.
Did someone get shot?
What? No!
Beaten up?
No.
He's only...
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
I almost died that one time when I got myself into trouble with the
Europe is really nice in terms of public transport? I would imagine so, yeah.
Stay away from beautiful ladies in red.
Did they break your kneecaps?
Huh? No! You can see that I can walk just fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think people here would have, like, a major fit if we had to pay more taxes, even if it meant having, like, a usable public transport system. Well, I guess a better public transport system. We do have a usable one, but its level of usability varies greatly depending on where you are. I like her outfit. I would wear this. It's cute.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex. But don't tell anyone!
Can you tell me anything about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl.
I've heard some good things about Boston in that regard, if I'm not mistaken.
During work.
I can't really speak for Boston because I've never been there personally. I know that Detroit has a relatively well-working public transport system with the city buses and the People Mover, which is essentially like a trolley. Hi, Callie. Thank you. How are you doing?
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft. And no one told me they've called a detective! I don't know what's going on at all!
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
Oh, he's like a penguin. I love him. How was your date? You left stream early the one time to hang out with your boyfriend, so how did that go? I think it was a date. We just got paid and also just got a lead on a potentially really good job, like 80k a year to just do basic secretary stuff. Ooh, that sounds nice. Oh, it's a Star Trek symbol. Oh, I love that. But yeah, a lot of the cities in America, I think, have pretty good bus systems, but that's, like, partially because it's a city and it's more condensed. But, like, once you get outside of the city, the bus system kind of falls off a bit because there's just so much ground for it to cover and not enough buses. It was really fun. It wasn't a date, though. He just came over. I mean, it can be a date if you say it is.
Dishwasher's broken again. What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't know how to treat things with respect? Why would they put the mugs in face up?
Do you get along with Manfred Ernst?
He spends more time here than not, and you love it? Nice.
Would you say you enjoy Freddie Fredderson's company?
Huh. If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders...
A 3-day long date? Hey, it worked.
I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find
It's just
my
like a really
client.
long
Do
sleepover,
you
you
who
know?
it could be?
Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine he would call detective. Personally, I feel we're doing just fine, and don't need no messing about our business around here.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
It's, dirty gym clothes.
You have to be Margaret. Like a sleepover except with just one person and you fuck? Fair. Fair.
What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
She's a true sweetheart. We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation, which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
This is sus. I feel like you guys are smashing.
So it was Laura who called me. I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm, working on it.
Ugh. It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
Other news, I'm playing Heart Gold for the first time. Never played a Johto Pokemon game. Oh my gosh. Heart Gold is such a good game. Like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I think, are like my second favorite Pokemon game to have come out on like the DS era of consoles.
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
Why don't you just return them?
I do! Just not every day.
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get
High
to chat.
praise. Yeah, the only games I would rake over them is like Black and White. Black and White are definitely first, and then Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And then maybe Platinum. I don't know, I feel like I lost love for Platinum over the years, just because, like, for it being a combining of, like, the Diamond and Pearl stories with the addition of Giratina, there's not, like, that much different about it. You've never played Gen 5 either? Something to do.
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out. I do love her, but If she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
Me.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
Ugh. I don't know what I saw in him. I mean, I guess he's good looking, but my god, is he boring.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but she can't keep her mouth shut. It seems like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
I loved Platinum, but that's because I didn't play it until recently, with the only memory of Sinnoh I had was Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Oh god. Not those games.
Do you have an idea who would have hired me?
Not those games.
It's about the incident, isn't it? Sorry. No idea.
It says it's locked.
I feel like I need to get
I
in.
can't leave now. I need to solve the case.
I think I might play black or white casually, then black or white, whichever I didn't pick the first time, too, is a Nuzlocke. I feel like I would maybe recommend not Nuzlocking it the first time, but also if you think you can handle it, go for it.
What can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's not the most reliable worker. But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Not the greatest janitor, but he came with the building.
I have a feeling.
Not particularly.
I'll think about it. Fair.
The PC is on, but they only have a single person. That's surprising.
What am I trying to figure out? Margaret the sheep worked in... customer service? No, she's like the... like the cook. Who is here that I can ask about her to give me that information? Maybe Boris? My boyfriend never played a Pokemon game before, by the way, so I made him start with Blue. Okay, hear me out. You should have had him start with Pokemon Snap. And then, like, gaslight him into thinking all of the games are like that.
What do you know about Rufus Sedaris?
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
I don't work here.
I thought you were a detective.
I mean, I do think they have a thing going on, but no, I need someone to give me the word for what Margaret does. She's like a cook.
Surely you must have some interesting story.
That's an inappropriate question.
Gosh, I feel like I've interacted with everything. So where am I missing this information from?
You're my... Why didn't you...
Can I?
What are you...
So, I can't. Sorry, I'm back.
Unless she is customer service. I mean, it says I have everything I need, so... Forrest is the bus driver? Okay.
Now that I had everyone's name and job,
Too late for that,
it would be
unfortunately.
easier to
Darn.
figure out what was going on. It
Could've-
was time that
could've
I
done the
found out
biggest
what happened
tee-hee.
with the lunch theft and what they were planning in the kitchen.
I knew that one.
Margaret was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. They didn't actually forget her birthday.
Because he was eating, like, the icing. The moment I'm planning to make him play Platinum next, I mean, I feel like that's a pretty good jump. It'll be a little annoying, because, like, you're going from It's like the special physical split, isn't it? That being a thing suddenly, but... I mean, most people when they play Pokemon for the first time, they just use attack moves until things work. So, maybe it won't be that. Okay, so Freddy is being framed by... Freddy picked up the wrong bag.
It was as I thought. Freddy Fredersen was actually being framed. This office wasn't as boring as it looked. When Freddy took the bus back, and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag. This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit. This made him a target, and to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone! It's time for you know what?
Most of the differences I've explained to him because I can't help but info dump. Me too.
I just texted
Too.
her, so she should be hearing.
Huh? What's this?
Surprise!
Oh, surprise!
No way. This is all for me? Huh? A letter? Ugh. Oh.
Oh no.
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for Salami!
It's the Salami Bandit!
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Fredersen's bag.
And now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Fredersen. By the end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
I feel like it's Laura.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction to a present being stolen. Or is there more to it?
I feel like it's Laura. She's going really hard on the whole we need to fire Freddy thing. But yeah, I feel like my sister is tired of talking to me because anytime I tell her, I'm like, oh, I have this new interest. I feel like she just like braces herself to hear about it for like multiple hours on end. Like, for example, when I first played Soma, I think my sister got tired of hearing me talk to her about it because I was like, no, you don't understand. There's something going on here and I don't know, but I want to know and I need to know. And there's all these things and all these little bits and pieces that I have to tell you about.
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It says limited edition.
So many things.
It's a heart-shaped necklace. Looks tacky.
Oh my god, it's the sexy aliens. And now I gotta read it. Captain Brightbeak stared deep into the game has that effect on people. I like literally the day I finished it, I like went and I sat in my living room and I was like, I need to talk about this with someone. And then I drove to my sister's house and I was like, listen here, buckaroo, I need to tell you about this. And she was probably like, what the fuck are you doing in my house? Okay, Captain Brightbeak stared deep into the alien's eyes. There were 12 of them, and they were red. The eyes, not the alien. The aliens were blue. And there were 43. All of them wore shiny metal armor, which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. This is me when I'm trying to write something with, like, zero brain power. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one which stepped forward. It was also the most beautiful, the only one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking from a hole that looked a bit like a pretty lady's mouth. The translation device the captain had invented word into action, translating the words into words he could understand. Hey, you look cute, a mechanical voice whispered into his ear. Can I get your number? Amazing. He's had to put up with me hyperfixating on both Pokemon and this one incredibly niche experimental drone band that I've got a bit of an obsession with. Kicked that one off by putting on a 3-hour song. Gosh. See, this is part of why I don't think I would ever manage a relationship long term, because I would annoy the shit out of them. Just by existing near them.
Oh God. What did I just read?
Because, you know, I have this issue where when my brain has thoughts, my brain needs to share the thought. And if I don't share them immediately, my brain gets, like, overstimulated. And then I want to strangle people. You just have to find someone who loves the rants. It's all about matching energies. That, or I need someone who rants, like, at the same time that I'm ranting, so that we, like, don't remember any of what the other person is saying, but, like, because we're both talking, it feels like bonding, and it's good enough, you know? Only the strangle people part might be problematic in that regard. I'm not lying. I feel like sometimes I just talk to my cat about things because it stems like the overworking part of my brain and calms it down enough that I don't become like weirdly violent. To clarify, I have never hurt anyone in these episodes. I normally just, like, seclude myself until they go away. I would never do that. Buongiorno, everyone. Quite unbelievable. I entered the office really easily, lol. Sayonara, edgelords. Salami.
wonder what the purpose of that letter is.
Interesting.
Do you think she liked my present? I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. Huh, I should really get back to work.
You could channel into something, don't know, like curing cancer, perhaps? I don't know if I'm qualified enough to do that. What I could do, though, is, like, working out aggressively, maybe?
Can you tell me something about this letter?
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
It'll be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure everything out.
Or, like, recently, I need to channel it into, grad school applications, because I should have started those, like, last month, and I haven't. But we're not going to talk about that.
That's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
I don't have anything else to question you about. I need more things. Also a good idea. Yeah, I mean, that's part of why I'm taking, like, tomorrow off. And then whatever the other day I'm taking off this week from streaming is to work on the application. It's just a little unfortunate timing because since the stream yesterday didn't finish, I want to, like, finish it tomorrow. Ideally, though, tomorrow won't take as long, so I will still have a good majority of the day to work on writing things.
I cracked it. Let's see what secret she has on her computer.
The stuff will get done. That's like the part. I will eventually enter like a stress-induced ball where I get everything done. It's just unfortunately I have to get to that point first. Secret cake recipe. Never gonna give you up. Is it a blushy alpaca character? What? Sorry, I'm missing something and I don't know what it is.
Who is this person she's messaging?
Was there an alpaca? I don't remember the name, sorry. It's okay. Is it Margaret? She's like the lady.
You definitely don't.
It was white and floofy in the phone book, maybe? Doesn't matter? Okay.
This folder says Manual for CS Agents. How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading the title.
This one? Maybe? Oh, that one! Wait, oh, right. From the computer. That's Whitlock. So yeah, it's this lady. She's motherly, divorced, and well-groomed. The 3 traits you want to know about someone.
They really think I've done it! Duck Detective, you have to help me! You know it wasn't me, right?
Did you not think it was strange that your bag was full of salami?
I don't know. I thought someone gave me a salami surprise. I'll eat salami sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from now on.
You know, I think the funniest part about, like, this hypothetical is that it means that someone had, like, the time to go and buy a shit ton of salami to put in things.
It says it's locked.
Okay, that's still locked.
So, what happens to the cake now?
Do you trust that Freddy character? I kind of don't trust any of them right now, to be honest. Because, like, okay, if you look at the characters, like, she broke up with Boris. So she has a reason to be angry at Boris, and maybe, like, Freddy, because Freddy is, like, the bus driver, navigator person, so he's probably friends with Boris. So, like, she could be framing Freddy. Or, like, Freddy could be faking framing himself, which is entirely possible, because I feel like you wouldn't leave your bag of gym clothes. Because, like, those are expensive. Hi, Zim, how are you doing? I saw you yesterday watching, Leucosis. I hope you can get it. You were talking about wanting it, and I want to see you play it. How have you been? And then Laura wants Freddy, like, fired, so I could see how she would be framing him. You have COVID? Oh, I'm so sorry. When I had COVID, it sucked. I wish you a quick recovery and many, many sweet treats to get you through it. You can't wait to play it? Amazing. I can't wait to see you play it. Sorry, drinking water. Sophie sounds like a no-nonsense person. True. But she's a K-pop fan. Just got back from vacation and been thankfully working from home. How was your vacation? I hope you had a lot of fun. I miss vacation. I need something. Maybe I'll, like, do a little trip for Halloween or something. Who knows? It's not too bad, but work is like, don't come in, and I'm like, okay. I mean, hey, if you like working from home, it's an excuse to do it. Margaret and, like, Rufus are giving, like, they're sleeping together vibes. We all know not to trust K-pop fans. Exactly. Which means you shouldn't trust me. I'm a K-pop fan. Or, like, I enjoy listening to K-pop. Maybe I wouldn't consider myself, like, an aggressive fan. I'm definitely not collecting, like, pictures or anything like some people do. But I enjoy it. I don't have to go in much, so it doesn't really matter. That's good. I've been doing remote work for like the past 5 months, and as much as I like it, I think I miss talking to people. Or like, I miss being within close proximity to someone so that like when I have a problem, I can just go ask them. Because now it's like I have to message them, and then I have to wait for them to answer. And sometimes they're busy, so it takes a few hours, and then I'm behind because they couldn't answer fast enough. And then I have to make up for it because they were busy. Or the worst is when your schedules don't align. So like I message someone and they're like, actually I'm not working right now. And it's like, but I can't work until you answer my question, please. Please, I beg of you. I feel that, yeah. But also, like, consider, Manfred has that, like, secret safe in his room.
What do you think about this letter?
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks?
I didn't mean to go in here. But yeah, I did an interview for a like hospital receptionist position, and unfortunately, the hospital didn't want me because they were like, "You haven't done this job before. We don't want you to work in our emergency department." And I was like, "Bruh, it's checking people in. Do you think I'm gonna get shot?" But the guy was like, because it was through a recruiter, because most hospitals don't hire for themselves. They were like, this hospital opens up outpatient, like, check-in people all the time. So if you wait, like, a bit, I could probably get you a job there still. And then that could get you the experience to work in the emergency department if you really want to. And I was like, cool, thanks. So ideally, I will have an in-person job soon. My current remote work is data analysis. Essentially, I watch these really long videos that are really boring, and I write down data points from them based on what data they're analyzing at that moment. So extensively, it's very long and it's very boring. But my position has changed slightly at the moment because actually the other girl who was working quit. So now I don't have to coordinate with someone else to make sure our like data points are similar. So I'm essentially like free reign analyzing because there's nobody for me to match up to anymore. It's not exciting. It's very boring. But, I mean, it's $15 an hour. I'm not expecting it to be, like, the most
Do you know anything about this
intriguing
letter?
job in the
It's
world.
obviously a cheap prank by Frederson. Only he would find this funny.
So you can just make shit up? No. Because the data analysis I'm doing is for, like, research papers. So
I'm guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Frederson's misconducts.
if I
Captain
bullshit the
Frederson,
data,
Everything is pointing
then
towards him.
eventually it would
I
get
will
called
present
out
the
for being
true
fake, and then I
culprit
would
soon
get in
enough.
trouble
Well,
with
I
the
don't
publisher,
know how long it
and
takes
that's
for
no
the
bueno
publisher
if you
to
want to be a
analyze
grad
this.
student, because you're gonna need to publish your research, and if the place don't like you, they won't publish you. So I do have to actually be very in-depth and on task with it. I hope your hospital gives you good health benefits. I hope so. I mean, the good news is, since I'm under 26, if they didn't give me good health benefits, I could just keep using my, like, dad's health benefits, which are pretty good. I'm kind of in the realm right now of I'm not looking for like a permanent job. I'm just looking for a job that makes a decent amount over what my rent is so that I can start saving money. Because if I don't get into a PhD program anytime soon, I would like to pay to do a master's program, but then I need the money to do the master's program, which is why saving is important. Sophie received the following presents from her colleague. This one is from Margaret. One is from... Wait, I didn't talk to Boris yet. So it's important data. It is important data. I also need my boss to like me because she is one of my recommendation letter writers. So... if I want a good recommendation, she has to like me.
Maybe it was too romantic. Did Sophie ask about me?
Did she ask about him?
She didn't.
Ah, I see. Maybe I should have gotten her something more expensive.
Yeah, Boris trying to be like a sugar daddy over here. He's like, I should have spent more. Okay, Laura gave her the plushie, and then I guess Boris gave her the necklace. No. No, it's not book. Cake's still there. I'm getting this wrong. That's stolen. He's cute as hell. I love Boris. I think Boris is the least suspicious person at the moment.
I totally forgot about Sophie's birthday.
Hey, you didn't get her anything. You get her?
Not a fan of all. People just cry over everything.
I don't think he got her anything either. So if Manfred didn't get her anything...
I'm guessing you're ready to.
It wasn't.
Everything is point.
I will present the truth.
Well, I don't. This will be for.
Do you know any?
Well, it's obviously it. Only he would find.
Did you get her a gift? Okay, so no, I have this right. Margaret gave the book. Laura gave the plushie. Did Margaret not give the book? I mean, it was her book. Wait, who wrote the book? That's important. It was like... Oh! Wait. Rufus? Oh, okay. I got it.
So,
'Cause Rufus wrote it.
stolen after all. It seemed that the salami present was in.
Yeah, I want to work in the ICU because I think it'll be really fun. And also, I'm like a perpetual multitasker, so having to multitask for a job sounds like right up my alley. But, you know, they were like, you're too green. Essentially is like saying I don't have enough experience. I'm just like, go heck yourself. Okay. When I can...
Do you think? I mean, I think I should really get.
I've looked at like most of these.
It's a hard. Looks.
Yeah, I looked here. Look at that. I've asked Rufus everything. I should be able to question him because, like, he wrote the thing.
Life's just not going so well right now.
Tell me about it.
I lost all my hockey bets too.
Damn, Rufus be having a bad day. Allowed good. Personal items worth less than 500 sharp. Customer procedures. Custom procedures. Notify the local police about suspicious activity. Prohibited good. Weapons. Plant. 10. More than 10 trombone. Books not in the interest of the eastern states. Meat. Potatoes. Gun scary.
What do they have against potatoes?
Okay, so you're not supposed to bring meat on the bus. Received a... Okay, so I'm assuming this is Sophie. Received a... Carrie? Message that contained a silly letter? I don't know what this one is about. Okay, hold on. Maybe if I do this one first. Okay, salamis are being illegally imported from Brazil. There we go. Sometimes if you try every option.
A high-grade salami. I just needed to find out who was behind this.
Hey. Okay, that one's a letter. Silly letter that contained a... a nice message. A nice salami. I'm really bad at this one. I brute forced that one a little bit.
I needed to
Just a little bit.
why. The mystery of
The silly
salami bandits
salami.
was slowly getting unraveled.
How would you put a salami into a letter, though?
Goods are prohibited
There was one
from
on it.
entering and being sold
There was
in
like a
the
piece
East.
on it.
This is why the salami bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West.
Sophie got
smuggling it to
slipped
the
the
East,
salami and she didn't like it.
and selling it at
You
a
know?
high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the salami bandit that had a hidden, threatening message.
Hi, Monty. Thank you. How are you doing today?
This was serious. I had to question all of the employees. Thanks for coming, everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie. Where is she?
Slacking off, playing on her computer phone, like usual.
She's having problems with her family.
Rufus sounds like my
She was
dad
at her
talking
desk
about
and
technology.
said she needed a moment.
Your computer phone.
I will start then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
What? No one died.
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
He is right, actually. He is getting framed.
Oh, I love that.
What? Why would anyone bother?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random doc that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
I'm a certified private investigator and...
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsichia using your
Salami,
very
wink,
own
wink.
buses.
Huh? What's going on?
Okay, this is going too far. I really have more important things to do.
No, that is really scandalous.
But I need him out of his office
Does that mean we're losing
so I can
our
go in his
jobs?
secret picture.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, Elvin.
Listen, everybody. It's really important.
Hold on, I'll wait till
no
they're done
one leaves
talking.
the premises.
I need to get back to work.
Oh, everybody's leaving?
Me. Me at social events. Everyone leave? Me
I'm
too.
Still here, Mr. Duck Detective?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Elvin, I could not find an accessible copy of the game you requested. So, you can either request a different game, or I can refund your point.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yup, you're doing great.
I love how silly he looked. Like, his eyes are so far apart from each other. He's adorable. I do have the whole cake. Rude! This is such a nice looking cake, too. For nobody to have touched it. Oh, someone's phone is here. You just pick one you like, it's all good either way. Alright. You having like a seizure?
This is curious. Why would she write like this?
Why would she write poorly? I don't know. Sometimes when I don't want... You ever get like a message from someone and you're like, I don't know how to respond to this. So you just like key smash and call that like a good enough response.
Someone forgot their phone.
It looks like Laura's phone. Okay. Oh, he's in the parking lot. He's not in here. Smash!
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
Honestly, I like all the characters in this game. Smash. I don't know what these mean.
It's a letter for an signed by...
Don't know what this means. DS00 BD. The worst part is realizing how to respond, but it's hours or days later, it's no longer possible to do so. See, maybe I'm weird, but I will, like, re-bring up topics. I'll be like, surprise, bitch, we're talking about this again. ES. Yeah. I mean, I assume the last one's birthday. I don't know what CS stands for. So I think it's 7? Is it the 7th and it's her birthday, maybe?
This folder says, how and... I'm falling asleep just...
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with a
Great,
theft?
but some people will be
Aren't there any other
confused with the
detectives
topic
who are
out of the
actually
blue.
qualified for the job?
Yeah, but
I've
like,
been doing very
I
well
want to
so
add,
far, if I do
and they
say
need to
so
know.
myself. The
I think they'll
truth
live.
will be revealed in the end.
I don't... Yes. What does CS stand for? I'm assuming this is 7. I'm not gonna get it that way.
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
Mood. Okay, Right, Freddy's not at his computer, so I can look at his now. Throw bread to the fine beak of justice. Buy my book. Looking for a job. We'll do almost anything. Anything, you say?
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
I mean, I don't trust Freddy, but I feel like he's too obvious. I feel like he's too obvious. Okay. Has like a bag on it? Sorry. I mean, I guess I can go talk to him. Hope that doesn't make him come back inside.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
I don't have anything new to ask about. Also, Manfred's VA is, like, weirdly quiet compared to everyone else. Sus.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Okay. Unknown number. Tell them everything. Don't. Blocked this number. Oh. Sophie, were you smuggling? Am I the asshole for expecting my coworkers to remember my birthday? It's my 20th birthday today and no one congratulated me. I don't need much, but at least a handwritten card would have been nice. I love it.
Can't believe she complained about this online.
She's a Reddit user. She's a fucking Reddit user of all things. That's it, I quit. Dramatic.
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence.
Okay, so she's resigned. Oh, so now I can talk to like everyone again about it.
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777. It says it's locked.
Zero 0305. 0305. Don't remember what the last bit was. There was a 7 though. Thought I had it. Alright, is there anything additional I can ask you about anything? Can I ask you about it?
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise she's left, is it? Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
But Boris is cute. What's wrong with Boris? Why does everyone hate Boris?
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
But Boris is cute. Why can't... Why can't Boris be cute? Okay, I gotta go talk to Boris again. Let me look at this one more time.
Let the last dialed number
0305
1777. 1777.
Okay.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
Different. Something is different. Okay. Murdered, kidnapped. Gosh, all of the options are really dramatic. Is Sophie dead? Sophie get murdered? This game gonna take like a really dramatic dark turn.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
Meow.
I can't say it comes at a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
Many meows. Hey. So it's like the only thing I haven't done, the bosses thing. But I don't know how to open the bosses thing. I feel like I should have figured it out by now, but I haven't. Gosh, I'm just... BS00BD. What does that mean? Be like boob. It's almost boob. It's missing one B to be boob. Reported the bot account boss. Awesome. Maybe it'll actually get banned by Twitch, and there'll be one less. They all be 7? No. I mean, I'm assuming the middle one is 0. B7? 5-7? Three, 7, 9?
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was... that note on the safe had pairs of letters on it.
Okay.
I wonder if they're abbreviations for something. Haven't I seen them before? I should also look at previous deductions.
Well, I mean, it's like computer specialist and... Wait.
Back to work.
Computer specialist and... Computer specialist and bus driver? And OO. What did OO stand for? They shoot quick for botting my emotion. They acted, which gave him the old yeller treatment. Damn. Okay, OO. What would OO stand for? Because I mean, bus driver, customer service. Okay, Laura. Laura's the customer service, but Margaret is also customer service? There's something I'm supposed to be...
This folder, how and I'm falling asleep.
Am I supposed to pick something up from this? Like... You don't get it, game. Game, spell it out for me.
Work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular, that I wonder, haven't I?
I mean, I think I understand the abbreviations, but I don't...
But what could they mean in terms of numbers? What can I count here? Did I see any numbers around the office?
I mean, did I? Did I see numbers around the office? The only numbers I remember seeing are 252, but I don't think that's it. We here? Gosh, I feel like I'm missing something and I don't understand. Is it 252? No. Don't. Game, please. What am I missing?
It's a list of all. The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
Oh, okay, so there's 4 bus drivers, 2 computer support people. Maybe that's it? I see. I had to count how many people did the job.
I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
Keys. Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, but things are looking up. I would love to take you to a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. Demands about Employee of the Month. TV in my room. Keep quiet about the thing. Do the thing, and nothing will happen to you. Huh. Manfred's being blackmailed.
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait. Here it is. The key for the server room.
The server room? You know, you think I would close... Okay, Manfred got blackmailed. Ready? Okay, no, I'm entirely off there.
Let's see what's hidden in here.
What's in the server room?
What are you doing?
Secret detective business. The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here.
Thus, this is where the game becomes a horror game. Something's gonna jump out and kill me.
What's he keeping in all these boxes? I don't think it's meant to do this.
Sim, I love your emotes, by the way. They're all really cute. Oh, I'm depressed. Breadcrumbs of shame. And I'm poor. Damn.
Has that been there the whole day? Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Thank you. Of course. I love seeing people's art. And I think emotes are like a really cool way to show off art. I'm really happy Twitch has them. You've done most of your own emotes, right? If I remember correctly? Dad, this is not Google. Being a detective does sound like a somewhat depressing job, actually. I mean, I guess it depends. I feel like it wouldn't be too depressing if you got to talk to people about it. If you can't tell people about it, then yeah, it'd be pretty depressing, because it'd be like living in your own tiny, non-functional world with all the depressing stuff attached. Because, like, you're investigating people dying, you can't exactly expect it to be happy all the time.
What's up with these bear bus vouchers?
I just think it's really funny that most, like, detectives in games and stuff are, like, divorced and poor. A lot of these are various artists. There are so many different artists I have commissioned. Ooh. You got, like, a whole amalgamation of different people's talent going on. I love that for you. Have you drawn recently? I know you used to do art streams, but I kind of fell out of the loop with other people streaming the past few months because I was trying to get settled in my new apartment and also get a job, which I've failed at immensely, but you know, we're making it work. Nice. Sophie got... Wait, no. Freddy got framed because Manfred wanted to sit? You know, this one is Snip. Meow. There's very much a detective archetype that's a million times cooler than the real thing. Actual detectives are just glorified cops. You have commissions? Ooh, nice. Last art stream was for my B-Day subathon, but the first flood fucked it up. I did make plushes for the subathon, stickers, and standees. Oh, that's so cool. Also, I'm glad you're getting commissioned. That's pretty awesome. Also, yeah, I feel like the detective archetype is kind of more interesting than it sounds. But it does depend. Because, like, there are detectives that work with the police. But there are also, like, private detectives that kind of do detective work a little less than legally. Okay. This one is Sophie. Snitch. I don't know this one. Because Manfred wanted to... I'm so lost. The Salami Bandit? I think most of the ones in games and stuff are the PI type, which is definitely cooler. Very true. I did like The Evil Within because they went like the full... Here is a investigator that is directly tied to the police. But then like the police aren't even involved in half the game because you're like living in a brain nightmare. What am I missing here? Doc? Okay, I need the help. I don't know what I'm...
Detective work isn't easy.
I don't know what I'm getting wrong here.
The thing that bothered me in particular was... I should also see if there is a connection in the office. I need to have a look at people.
I look at people's screens again. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me go look at the letter in the office.
What are you doing in there? Snooping around, are we? That room is strictly off limits.
Fuck off, Rufus.
This is for important detective work.
Huh?
Right, I have a key now. I don't think the key opens up any discussions. Gosh. I feel like I did really well initially with this, and now I'm like failing. Put the things together. Is it a Sonic cartoon reference? Maybe? Oh, wait. I think I get it. Rufus was threatening Manfred for Employee of the Month, which he got. Okay. Tell them everything. But yeah, okay. So Sophie wanted to snitch. Just okay, what's wrong with this? She wanted to cry. No, Sophie wanted to snitch. It was Manfred. Manfred was getting blackmailed. That's why he like asked for the TV and everything. Okay, hold on, let me do this one. Rufus, Blackfield, Manfred, to make them stay quiet about Rufus legally selling vouchers. Sophie is the one that provides the... Wait, no. Cora. To Rufus. Okay, there's 2 or fewer things wrong. Okay. Wish you gave me an idea. Which ones are wrong? Okay, so yeah, Rufus blackmailed Manfred. Or is it Sophie? Just illegally selling vouchers. You want this to be Manfred? What am I missing? I mean, clearly I have the names wrong. So...
Detective work isn't
Okay, hold on.
The thing that bothered me in particular was...
Give me this one.
I need to inspect the reception thoroughly. I have a feeling the phone on the floor. To figure out what happened to Sophie, I need to consider the current time and when the last time was that anyone has heard of her.
211?
The last dialed number.
I don't... Ooh, how does this help me?
Sophie's parents are... I wonder if that's what made her...
Does this mean...
Hey... I feel so lost right now. Okay, hold on. I mean, I feel like it's Rufus. Like, Rufus is selling legal vouchers or something. Clearly. Those vouchers. This is gonna be Manfred. Margaret?
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers.
Oh.
Might be illegal, but
I thought they were
I
smashing.
was here for.
Apparently they were doing
I
illegal
needed to catch the
activities.
Salami bandit.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think these first two have to be wrong. But I don't know how they're wrong.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was... One is man... And also, additionally, I should question...
I mean, I did all of that. Like, I've questioned... everyone.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was... I to fit the current...
These hints aren't helping with the thing I need actual help with. Because I don't know what this is. Because according to the letter, Rufus was blackmailing Manfred. So if he wanted to snitch... He made a phone call before she left. And like, this doesn't... Letter author. Oh! Oh, okay. Okay.
Sophie got kidnapped. There must be more to this. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the Salami bandit get away with this.
This is escalated.
It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
Blank is the Salami bandit because Blanks and her blank are... How would I know this information? To be in? Is there like a...
Oh my God! That's where she is being kept! It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
That's so... I was like, is there any, like, diction difference between in and on? Because you can be on a bus, but you can also be in a bus, and it means the same thing. I'm gonna assume Rufus is the Salami bandit, because... Salami Bandit and his handwriting are identical. Is it not Roof? Wait, could it be Manfred? Oh!
Manfred is the Salami Bandit.
I guess that... Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Because
Ironic
Rufus is
that
blackmailing
his
him, but like with
handwritten note
information
meant to
of what?
frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
I mean, maybe Margaret. Margaret could be playing both sides. In a bus sounds like you're inside of its business parts, like repairing it or something. It's business parts. Gosh. Okay, okay. Stop doing unspeakable things to that bus. Yo, step bus? Sorry, I'm sorry. Manfred is the Salami Bandit. Oh, accomplice. Laura. I feel like it's... Wait, no. Sophie. Accomplice. To carry out the selling of the vouchers. Importing of the salami. Boris?
The Salami Bandit wasn't working alone.
Whoa.
It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
I did not pick up any of this while investigating. I'm just like now realizing most of it. Boris is the Salami Bandit's accomplice, lover, because they used to date Sophie. Wanted to convince Laura into helping? But like, Rufus used to date Margaret. And Sophie. Oh, no? Oh. Okay, well this one has to be Sophie. This one has to be Boris. Oh, lover. Okay, 3 things are wrong. How? How? Because the only people we know about dating were Sophie and Boris. And we just clarified that Boris was an accomplice, unless this is a different accomplice. In which case, who the fuck else could be an accomplice? Oh, it's backward. Okay. I see. Oh.
I I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris
Oh.
into this.
About Boris getting involved. Got it.
I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
Can you question them after getting these new clothes? I don't think so.
Oh,
Sophie! What happened?
what's going on out here?
Gosh, there's so much happening at this office. There's like illegal
Why is everyone
importing
yelling?
This
and
looks dramatic.
salami stealing
It's
and lunch
kind
stealing.
of a long story.
And
An
guess
illegal
who
voucher
deduced said
selling?
long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit.
He shouldn't have had
made
twins.
his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone.
Having one child is expensive. Imagine having
Recruited
two.
Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate
poor
him into
Boris.
helping with their plan.
He was just
Everything
in
was
love.
going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes?
Are we just gonna ignore that like Rufus and Margaret were illegally selling vouchers?
Should Manfred get arrested?
Oh. Oh. Why do I have to make this decision? I don't want to make this. Oh. I mean, like, I guess out of the three of them, if one of them has to go to jail, it should probably be Manfred. Yes? Maybe? Because, I mean, Boris, I feel like you can't blame Boris, because Boris was just in love, and his lovely little lady friend decided to trick him. I mean, Sophie decided to do it of her own volition. Yeah.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
I think she girl-bossed a little too close to the sun, not gonna lie.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain.
Illegal mishandling of
Had he
salami.
refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested? He didn't even realize
No, I
what
love
was
Boris.
happening. I don't
I
think
would
this
forgive
is a
Boris.
basis for arresting someone. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred!
Sophie! And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts?
You could
If
have gotten
anyone
a
actually
different
worked in this
job.
office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey, I work.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus, how dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why importing salami is illegal.
I stand by what I said.
I think it's funny though.
Regret nothing.
Can I arrest Rufus too?
If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it. You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch, not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
But, like, she did. It's not accusing.
knew this was a bad idea from the beginning. Why did Boris have to lose the bag? My god, he is such an idiot!
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill, and the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
This is kind of really
Wow,
funny.
you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
Not now, Fredderson.
Not now.
The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
69. Damn, 98% of players decided to arrest Manfred. Only 65 decided to arrest Sophie. I mean, I thought she was kind of like a bit... Like, she like, used the fact that Boris liked her to convince him to do a crime that he didn't even know he was committing. That's a lot. Wait, so are there like other endings? Now I feel bad for them. Do you? Could you? Like, hold on. I want to see, does this game have other achievements? Under D. Dot. Active. I missed a bin. There was an achievement for knocking over all the bins. I must have missed one. Dang it! They felt bad because she got kidnapped, I bet. But she definitely girl bossed too close to the sun? She did. I think
Oh,
she
crap.
deserved to be
I
kidnapped.
completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Ahem. Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Yeah, fine.
Great. Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up.
Absolutely not.
He's so cute.
And I can
I
be
love
your
him.
sidekick.
He's just like an overeager child. Dang. That was really fun. They should make more. I would play more of these. Like, for real, for real. In fact, I might have to replay this one, because I want the 100% for knocking over all the things. Wait, can I continue from before I solved it? I can. Okay, where the fuck is this last bin? Okay, it's not in here. Knock that one over. There isn't one up there. I knocked those two over. I knocked that one over. Is there one up here? Maybe? I got it. You like collecting game achievements? I do on certain games. Like, I do 100% some games. Like, I 100%ed Cult of the Lamb, and Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. Did that one too. I like 100% in cute games, I guess. Because they don't tend to be, like, ridiculously hard. I did also 100% Skyrim, and that took a really long time. So it depends. But yeah, I think that's all for today. Thank you all for coming. This was a silly little in-between game before I start doing horror games over the weekend. I think there is one Wiz stream on Thursday, and then I'm going to finish the last chapter of Balon Wonderworld tomorrow, but it will be a really quick stream. But I do have other things to do then. Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. It's a really funny game. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch someone play it. It's hilarious. It's like my favorite kind of joke game type playthrough. They also have a second game that's like Turnip Boy Robs the Bank, I think, but I don't own that one. I would like to own it in the future. So yes. I will be streaming tomorrow, probably about noon. It'll be like an hour. We'll finish the last chapter of Balon Wonderworld, and then that'll be it. Thursday, I'll be doing Wizard 101 at 2, and then this weekend, I will be playing the last DLC for The Evil Within, which is The Consequence. That's scary. Scary game. And then I did put that for 2 days, but I don't actually know if it'll take that long. So if it doesn't, I will try to sub in a different scary game Sunday. Alright, we're gonna bother someone I've been bothering like all week, essentially. Because she is playing Soma. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. and I will see you tomorrow very briefly, and then more on Thursday. Thank you for coming. Thanks for checking out my new outfit today. I'm really happy with it, and I will be using it probably until like February, maybe March. We'll see. Have a great rest of your day. Be nice to Kat. She's awesome, she's funny, and she's really scared of horror games, so this was probably a great treat. Ciao!